The drop in the bucket. Who hath measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, and meted out heaven with the span, and comprehended the dust of the earth in a measure, and weighed the mountains in scales, and the hills in a balance? Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. That is a humbling thought. The same God who holds all the oceans in the hollow of his hand looks at all the nations of the earth, the most powerful empires, the biggest armies, and sees them as nothing more than a single drop of water in a bucket. We live in a world that takes so much pride in itself. We sing, "God bless America," and we believe it, as if we're somehow the big hot shots and God is saluting us. But the Bible tells us that our pride, our power, our wealth, and our influence are all just a puff of dust on a scale. Our very existence, our freedom, our prosperity, it's not because we earned it. It's a gift from the God who holds the world in his hand. We are nothing without him. We go to church and we put $1 in the offering plate, and we pat ourselves on the back for being so generous. We sing at the top of our lungs and we feel spiritual. But do we really think God needs our stuff? The psalmist gives us the most powerful answer to that question. If I were hungry, I would not tell thee, for the world is mine, and the fullness thereof. He doesn't need anything from us. Every dollar we have, every breath we take, every talent we possess, it all belongs to him. He doesn't need our food, our money, or our service. So why do we approach him as if we're doing him a favor by showing up? Why do we act like our prayers are the only thing that will keep our nation from falling? The only thing we have to offer him is our obedience and our worship. Not because he needs it, but because we need to give it. We need to acknowledge that he is everything and we are nothing. Our purpose is to glorify him, to worship him, and to live a life that reflects his greatness, not our own. So let's stop acting like we are some big shot. Let's start humbling ourselves before the God who holds the oceans in the hollow of his hand and counts the nations as a drop in the bucket. Our true worth is not in our power or our possessions, but in the fact that the holy sovereign God knows our name and sent his son to die for us. And that right there should be enough to humble us and bring us to our knees.